In this video, I want to explain you how to use footprints or a footprint chart in TradingView. As you should already know, footprints are a different type of trading. There are traders that are based on price action, and also on, for example, on footprints or depth of market, that is DOM, D-O-M. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use an indicator that enables the function to see, let's say, the depth of market or the footprint charts here in TradingView. Usually, traders that use footprints or use depth of market use softwares like ATAS or like ExoCharts, or for example like Trading Light. For example, in Trading Light I did a lot of tutorials in the past explaining also the footprint charts. So I will assume that you already know how is a footprint, how to read a footprint, but basically a footprint what displays, in this case, this indicator that we are using and that I am going to show you right now, how to use it in the chart, how to do the settings and everything. But to give you a simple explanation and quick explanation, footprints just in this case, this indicator takes your volume, your range, your visible range in the chart. So for example, as you see, now we are taking this swing low and this swing high, and this indicator is making you like a candle all the selling volume and all the buying volume in the right side and in the left side. Okay, so to use this indicator is not doing it by every candle. Okay, by every candle. Usually, when you're using ATAS, ExoCharts or Trading Light, this depth of market or these footprints are being displayed inside of the candle, and every candle, okay, for example, if we take only one candle, okay, we take this, is showing all these numbers inside of every candle, okay? But in this case, this indicator is only taking into account the visible range, okay, of the period of the time that we are seeing on the screen of TradingView, okay? So to add this indicator, you should go to here to indicators and click here Leviathan. That is the guy that does these indicators for free. Shout out to Leviathan from here. And you go scroll down and you see volume/open interest footprint by Leviathan. You click here. I have already my indicator added to the chart. Also, I encourage you to read the explanation that Leviathan does on this indicator, okay? Here he explains you the basics of this indicator, but I encourage you to click on the indicator, add it to the chart, and do a little, let's say, a little test with it, okay? So now the indicator is added to the chart. We go here into settings. And sorry, but before explaining you how to use this indicator, I encourage you to go to my Twitter, trading_soldier, where I post, for example, in my pinned comment, you can see a lot of educational content that I post for free, okay? A lot of articles in my website and a lot of videos and a lot of things that you can learn for free in my Twitter. And also you will see a lot of daily updates that I publish about news, about my trading ideas, okay? I post my trading ideas or my trading analysis. And also you can visit my website, trading-soldier, where you can find a lot of tutorials. I don't know why my website now is broken, this image, but sorry, I will fix this right now. Okay, right now it only needs to refresh. Maybe it's an issue with the cache of the website. So you can find here a lot of free tutorials and also free reviews of indicators and tutorials on how to use indicators. For example, on CoinAlyze, for example, to use a volume indicator, explaining you liquidations. Also, you can find tutorials about a lot of things for free. So you have no excuse to become a better trader. For free, you can access all these tutorials. For example, I did a volume profile indicator a long time ago, and here you can read the article. You can see the video that I posted, and also you can see the article in a written format explained. So going back into the indicator of the footprint charts, you can see here, for example, that the source, this is very important, you have two sources to take this data from. You have the volume and also the open interest, okay? This is about personal preference, okay? But I encourage you to use open interest, because volume is taking from the candles and from the volume of the exchange. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, but if you want to use this indicator in a more advanced way, and use also open interest, as you should already know, is like taking the heartbeat of the market in real time, because you know exactly what it's doing. So in this case, I will switch it to open interest, and you will see that the data here changes. Okay, you see here the footprint chart that we see here. We go here, and if we switch to volume, for example, this data changes, because it's taking into account only the volume of transacted into the candles in this visible range, sorry. And if you switch to open interest, you will take into account the open interest. You will ask me, okay, Soldier, where is this indicator taking the open interest from? As you see here, for example, in volume, he's taking the volume from Binance perpetuals, from Bybit, OKX, also perpetuals, okay? You see the exchanges, okay? So this is taking the open interest from these exchanges. I will assume that it's doing that, okay? Because Leviathan has done a very good job taking, as Coinalyze does, or Trading Light does, at taking from the exchanges this data to base his indicators, okay? So switch this to open interest. Resolution, I will leave it as default, as 20. Type up or down, I will leave it this. Maybe if you want to, you can switch to delta, because if it's delta, you will see only one column here with the total delta that is transacted in these horizontal levels, okay? But I will leave it in up and down, okay? Positioning right, because if you put it into left, it will be in this part of the chart. Width and offset, I will leave it this way, okay? And here on aggregated volume, if you switch to volume and take into account the volume that is transacted in the footprints instead of the open interest, it will take the data from these exchanges. You can exclude this, for example, OKX and Bybit, and leave only Binance and Bing. You see that when I cancel some exchanges, this data varies, is changing in real time, because we are changing the source of the data, okay? And to use this feature, you have to enable the aggregate volume. That aggregate volume, it means that it's taking the volume from aggregated exchanges, from all exchanges, from various exchanges. It's not taking one exchange. It's taking the aggregated data from all of the major exchanges, okay? So I leave it this way, okay? Leave it this way. And this I will leave it also this way by default. If you switch here to style, sorry, you have only this option, boxes, so you have to leave it this way, okay? And now we are going to explain how to use the indicator in a trading strategy. You have to, for example, search for areas in the horizontal lines here in the footprint where a lot of volume was transacted, okay? So here, for example, you see that here we have 5 billion, 18 billion, okay? These are areas where a lot of volume has been transacted, so we can consider all this area, okay? All this area that you can see here as a resistance area, because a lot of volume is being transacted here. Also, if you go back here, you see here 29 billion, 24 billion, 34 billion, 21 billion. You also, okay, can highlight all this area, okay? Basically, this is acting as a volume profile that is telling you the high volume nodes, for example, to extrapolate this concept, because if you will add in this chart a volume profile, it will mark you here a high volume node here and a high volume node here, okay? So this is basically showing you the volume that is transacted in these areas. So as the same concept that we apply to the volume nodes, to the volume profile, sorry, we can understand these areas as support and resistance or high supply and demand areas, okay? I'm not going to explain you very in depth how to use depth of market and how to use footprint charts. There are a lot of tutorials out there explaining you this. Also, in my daily trading strategies, I don't use it because I find that there is a lot of data to process, and I prefer to focus just on price action, trend lines, and a few indicators. My trading strategy is based on simplicity. I want it to be as simple as possible for me to not have to think and just to act quickly and take the opportunities. So I am not using footprint charts, but I want to show you this indicator because, let's say, footprint charts, as I said in the beginning of the video, are something from other platforms that you usually cannot find here on TradingView, and Leviathan has done a very good job doing this indicator and enabling or permitting users of TradingView accessing this data and have something, not the same, because as I said before, a footprint chart by default has all this data in every candle, and you see in real time what volume or what open interest is being transacted in every candle of the chart. But here he has done a very good job doing it adapted to the visible range that you have in the chart. If we switch to the daily time frame, for example, okay, you can see that it takes automatically the swing low and the swing high of the movement or of the visible range that we are seeing, and it does here a heat map. Also, it's very important to highlight that the brighter the color is here in the footprint chart, in the heat map, you should take it as a heat map, okay? Because the brighter is the color, the higher the liquidity or the higher the volume or the open interest is being transacted there. So the higher importance or the higher hierarchy has this zone where we are sitting, okay? So for example, these areas here, okay, this area here is a high value area, okay, where a lot of volume was transacted. And also, for example, here, as I said before, okay, you need to use as guidance the brightness of the color. The darker the color, the less volume was transacted there, or open interest. The brighter the color, the higher the volume was transacted there, and so the higher the volume, the higher the open interest. So you should consider the brighter zones as high quality zones for reversal trading, or for taking a long, or for taking a short, okay? As I said, I'm not going to explain in depth how to use depth of market and footprint, because I'm not an expert on this matter, and I will mess it up, obviously, because I'm not using on my daily. I know about it, but I'm not using in my daily trading strategy, so I'm not 100% familiar with it. So I don't want to give you wrong information. So I encourage, for example, Adam from AB Trade. He has very good tutorials explaining depth of market and footprint charts, okay? So before ending the video, I remember you to follow me on Twitter at trading_soldier, where you can find a lot of free content and a lot of my trading ideas, and also my daily, let's say, my daily enter or exits of my trades, okay? You can find it here. Also my ideas, my analysis on Solana, for example, on the for example, here on Bitcoin, I did a little bit of analysis in this range that we are right now on Polkadot, okay? Also, I speculate on other kinds of assets, okay? For example, this pattern of reversal here on Bitcoin, okay? I publish daily content here, so if you want to follow me more closely and learn about my views on the market, follow me on Twitter here, or X as we call it right now, and visit my website trading_soldier, where you can find a lot of free articles and a lot of value for free. And if you want to become a better trader, you have no excuse, because it's free. I do it for free. I do it because I want to compilate in one place all my knowledge, okay? Because when I begin trading 6 years ago, back in the day, I was very lost. I lost a lot of money because I don't have the knowledge. At the beginning, I was very lucky, okay? Then I realized that I'm not a good trader. It was luck. And then I realized that trading is the hardest way or making easy money, okay? So I begin learning, and I begin, let's say, understanding concepts, and now I arrive to a point where I know what I'm doing, and I'm very confident of what I'm doing, and I know it's no luck, because I have a system. I have a strategy that when it's followed and when I don't break the rules, because sometimes I break the rules and I pay the price, but when you have a system and you know the rules and you follow the rules because experience and tells you these rules are working and your system is working based on these rules, you become profitable and you become a better trader and a good trader, and you can live off of this. But you need to follow the rules, you need to be very disciplined and strict, okay? So if you want to learn, here for free, have a lot of articles. I'm not going to make this video longer. Also, I don't mention it in my videos if you know me for a while, but if you want to use Trading Light, I don't use it. I also let expire my subscription. Here is my referral link if you want to use it. And also TradingView, I use it, so I encourage you to use my referral link on TradingView. If you click here, you will be referred to my, let's say, here is my handle here of TradingView, sorry. So if you use this link to upgrade your plan in TradingView, they will give me, if I have enough coins or whatever, I don't know, because I don't have it yet, but they give me a free plan of the year. Maybe I have to pay less because I have some referrals that I send it to them, okay? So it will cost less to me or it will cost nothing for me, okay? So you are doing me a favor without paying me anything. And also here you have the links of my social media in my website. You want to follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, and also on Rumble, where I publish the same videos that I publish on YouTube, okay? And Twitch and Kik, I'm not using it because I don't want to live stream. I want to make quick videos where I want to and where I feel the inspiration to do it. So thank you for your time. I hope this video shows you how to use footprints or depth of market here in depth of market is not this, okay? Because depth of market you need to see the order book, okay? But there are similar concepts usually where when a trader use depth of market, join the footprints, and vice versa. When you use footprints, you also use depth of market, okay? But as I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not the right person to explain you how to use footprints. That's why I'm not explaining you. And we are leaving this video here. I'm not going to extend it more. Thank you for your time, and we see you on the next one.